Hi everyone, I'm Michael Balbuena. Everyone at some point in their lives has questioned if other life exists outside of Earth. We ask ourselves, our universe is so vast, there must surely be other life harboring planets, but why don't we see any evidence of it? UFO means unidentified flying object. This is an example of it. This is the most recent example of it. Nothing more, nothing less. You'd think scientists would enjoy the challenge of solving this puzzle. Instead, UFOs have been taboo for academic scientists to investigate, and so unexplained reports have not received the scrutiny they deserve. Yes, there are many conspiracy theorists that claim UFOs are visiting often and that the reports are usually covered up by the government. However, most of them are not very convincing. Until now, Chris Impey from The Conversation documented that on June 25th, 2021, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a much anticipated report on UFOs to Congress. The military has rebranded flying objects as unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, in part to avoid the stigma that has been attached to claims of aliens visiting the Earth since the Roswell incident in 1947, but that is for another time. The report presents no convincing evidence that alien spacecraft have been spotted, but some of the data defy easy interpretation. Personally, I do not believe that the new government report or any other sightings of UFOs in the past are proof of aliens visiting Earth. Impey then stated that he's a professor of astronomy who has written extensively on the search for life in the universe, and that this recent encounter specifically encourages the US government to collect better data on UFOs, and he thinks the release of the report increases the chance that scientists will try to interpret that data. Historically, UFOs have felt off limits to mainstream science, but perhaps no more. Julian Barnes of the New York Times said that the new report laid out 5 categories of possible explanation for the phenomena: a secret technology developed by an adversarial power like Russia or China, classified cutting-edge American technology, a naturally occurring phenomenon, airborne clutters such as errant weather balloons, and a catch-all other category. That final group could, of course, include extraterrestrial technology, and officials do not have any indications that the unexplained incidents show objects that are part of a foreign intelligence collection program or a major technological advancement by a potential adversary. A senior government official said they are also unable to confirm that any of those incidents are part of a U.S. government or defense industry program. And a senior official said, "When I hear this, I appreciate the government is acknowledging that it might be extraterrestrial technology, because for the most part, I felt like you do not hear too much of this news for whatever reason, either due to the fact that these incidents are rare or that the government just doesn't want the general public to know." In the past year, the Kepler Space Observatory, here is a picture of that, boom, in space, has found hundreds of planets just around nearby stars. And if you extrapolate that data, it looks like there could be 500 billion planets just in our own galaxy. If any one in 10,000 has conditions that might support a form of life, that's still 50 million possible life harboring planets right here in the Milky Way galaxy. Thus, astronomers estimate that there are 300 million habitable worlds in the Milky Way galaxy alone, and each one is potential opportunity for life to develop and for intelligence and technology to emerge. Indeed, most astronomers think it is very unlikely that humans are the only or the first advanced civilization. So you ask yourself, how are we going to prove, that these UFOs or UAPs are from out of this world? Well, National Geographic's article depicts a man named Voorhees seeking his own answers, planning on mounting sky-facing cameras on Catalina Island to search for the UAPs he encountered near there in 2004. He'll join the rest of the public, politicians, crows, military officials, and fellow witnesses who are all in the same boat, looking up at the sky and wondering just what's flying around up there. Within the next 15 years, we could start seeing real spectroscopic information from promising nearby planets that will reveal just how life-friendly they might be. And meanwhile, SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, this is a picture of that organization, is now releasing its data to the public so that millions of citizen scientists, maybe including you, can bring the power of the crowd to join the search. And here on Earth, amazing experiments are being done to try to create life from scratch, life that might be very different from the DNA forms we know. In conclusion, all of this will help us understand whether the universe is teeming with life or whether indeed it's just us. Either answer in its own way is awe-inspiring because even if we are alone, the fact that we think and dream and ask these questions might yet turn out to be one of the most important facts about the universe. I'm Michael Balbuena. Thank you for your time.